You got crop dusted a couple times in the van.
Yeah, crop dusted. Yeah, dude, he
Slept in our
fucking
leaking.
farts so bad, dude.
J-Dubs pretty much vomited because I farted and it smelled so bad. We've been up partying, and he was just like trying to
out the fucking ease up van window.
Yeah, exactly.
Good afternoon and good morning.
Woo!
Wherever you are around the world, this is the Bob and J-Dubs podcast show, live and direct.
Yes, and I'm Bob Clark, and this is J-Dubs over there.
Woo! What's up, everybody?
Going!
Man, I'm just chilling.
I am in Loveland, Colorado right now. Where are you at, J-Dubs?
Chicago.
Right on. And as J-Dubs just said, we are still kind of unsure what the name's going to be, so we're going to kind of try to narrow it down and whittle it down today. What are our options for the final vote for names here? We had a couple different names that really stuck out. Last week we had Manoush McFly said he liked the polyphonic music or something podcast.
Yep.
And then
he did say that.
Yeah, he did say that. And then we had some good votes for like Offstage Inc. was another one that got a lot of votes, I believe. And I'm just kind of trying to remember these because for some reason my notebook is so freaking disorganized. I'm not exactly sure.
It's all good.
So I think what we should do is when we get our guest today on, we should have him vote and then take into account his votes and then decide after that. Don't you?
Right.
Think that's
good? That's a great idea, actually. We'll get his input on it too. We've done that with the last few people that we've had on, so why not? Jaybird's a good person. Oh yeah, speaking of which, Jaybird is going to be our guest today on the podcast, and we're super stoked for that. If you're not familiar with who Jaybird is, he's a music extraordinaire. The guy can play anything with a string, basically, I think. But from what I know of him, he plays with the bands Ease Up, Boom Seat, right here, yeah, and also Tomorrow's Bad Seeds, which we are very, very, very familiar with. So hopefully he is about ready to hop online here with us. I did send him a message. Let me do this quick.
Doesn't really explain it. Tile means both of us. There we are. Tile is both of us.
Tile! And so
tile. Instead of tabs, we got tiles today.
Nice.
Right on. Woo.
Nice.
So, okay. So,
all right, he said, give me a second, I'm getting on.
Okay, so, and his name is Jay Bird. Is that what you said?
Yeah, he goes by Jay Bird. I want to know how he got that name too. Like, there's a lot of questions I do have for him.
Okay.
Yep, Jay Bird. Justin Ionelli is his name. Or Ianelli.
That's exciting. I love having guests. Yeah, so the first time we had Jake on, last time we had Manoush on, and this time we got Jay Bird on, and next time we got Cassidy Rose. Is that right?
That is correct.
We got some good guests going on. By the way, which reminds me, if there's any musicians out there that would like to be on our show, let us know. Hit us up in a message or even comment on the video. Like you probably have us on Facebook. You can message us directly or you can comment on our Facebook page, which, by the way, is Bob and J-Dubs podcast page, I believe is what it's called there. And we are going to be changing the name of the YouTube page to reflect that once we get it all figured out. And I'm pretty sure the YouTube page is pretty similar at this point, but, you know, everything's kind of confusing some days. So we'll get it all straightened out eventually. And, yeah, this is exciting. It'll be nice. Like we are recording a little earlier today than we usually do, which is nice because I'm personally working on a video. Like I'm in professional coaching right now. So like I have a professional coach that helps me to, like realize my business goals and to help me keep track and be accountable. He's kind of like a therapist, like a life coach, but for business. So one of the assignments right now is to make a video where I'm being really, really vulnerable and kind of putting myself out there and trying to relate that to my tattoo business. So that's what I've been working on for the last couple days. And I really want to get to a point where I can make my own music for these videos, but it gets a little bit intense just trying to get the videos made and trying to do this podcast, as well as keeping my schedule of tattoo clients that I have going on as well. So anyway,
the juggle, right?
Yeah, it's a juggle, but that's great because, like, in perspective of other things like my sobriety, it helps keep my mind on the things that keep me in line. And like I've been sober for almost a year and a half now, and like at this point, it's just like crazy to think how much time I spent not being sober and how it really got in the way of all my life goals and dreams. So anyway, shout out to everybody that's sober and shout out to everybody that just, appreciates it, and woohoo! And shout out to the dogs who don't have any choice but being sober,
Yeah, the dog's behind me sleeping.
Right, it's so amazing how those little creatures, they just love life no matter what, and they don't seek out any kind of, band-aids to cover up their emotions or anything. They just roll with their emotions. So really, like, we should all just try to be more like the dogs,
I like it. I like it.
I mean, there's probably even a song idea in there somewhere.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
And, like, I love to watch dog videos on Facebook and shit. And it's always like, wow, these creatures, we just don't deserve them. They're just so, like, loyal and loving
they
and
really
forgiving,
are. No, they most definitely are.
Is he coming yet, or do you no word quite
no,
yet?
He said give me a sec, I'm getting on, is what he said.
Okay, so in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and announce that I became a member of the Music District, which is
What's that?
The Music District is a nonprofit organization in Fort Collins, Colorado that has we have recording studios, we have practice studios. They have like 10 different practice studios and 5 different recording studios, as well as a musical instrument library where you can go and check out any musical instruments that you want. And they also have classes for members, and they also have classes for non-members where you can learn things like how to promote your music, how to find other musicians to work with, how to sync license your music, which means to put it into commercials and just to sell the rights to commercials and to like movies and TV shows and stuff like that. And they also have like informative sessions on how to do things like implement MIDI and to use digital audio workstations, as well as like meetings where you can meet up and just network. And they also have industry leaders coming and doing informative sessions there. And a lot of the things that are for non-members are absolutely free. And then if you're a member, everything is free too, but it only costs $30 a month to be a member. And you get 14 hours of studio time you can use per month. So like, I feel really honored to be a part of the Music District here in Fort Collins. And I would like to reach out to any other musicians. If you're in the Music District, reach out to me and let's get together and talk music and stuff. Like, I just joined this month and I'm still learning about what it's all about. And I haven't really done much with it yet, besides gone to some of the classes and some of the sessions. So I'm really excited. Of course, that means I need to find time to do it all too. So,
right.
all in due time. But really, it's so cheap that there's no reason not to be involved. Because
that's rad.
Right, just attending one of these classes makes it all worth it. So
yeah, super worth it.
Yeah, and there's like communities of chat communities. Like we have apps on our phones that we can get on these chat communities and talk to the other musicians that are in the community, and then do a lot of networking that way. I mean, I've only been in it I guess August is the first month when it starts. In August is like they gave me a free month of July, and I haven't used it much. I was just kind of checking it out. But August, now I'm paying for it. Now I'm really going to start jumping in head first and just like trying to be a part of this amazing community. Like Fort Collins is on fire when it comes to live music and arts. It's just an amazing place to be. And like, I mean, you know, like when we were in our band together back in Iowa, we were in the band Roadblok, and one problem we always had is it just seems like the communities, especially, I mean, Central Iowa as a whole wasn't horrible, but like Ames was kind of lacking because it always was like the same couple. All right, we got Justin coming on. But anyways, I was just saying it was the same kind of like places we always played. But in Fort Collins, there's almost like 100+ venues to play in. So I'm really excited. You can always find like 10 shows to go to. All right, let's go ahead and let Justin in here, and let me view this. All right. Here, I just admitted Justin. So let's see how it's going. Did I admit him, or did I hang up on him? Oh, there he is.
Yo. Hey, bud.
Yo.
How's it going, man?
I don't see him yet. Is he there?
I don't know. I'm here, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the camera.
Yeah.
You don't have to lie. We know you're sitting there naked.
Exactly.
That's it.
I am too. See? Oh.
Well, hold on. I'll figure this out. How you guys doing? How's your afternoon going?
Chill, bro. Chill. Just stoked that we get you on board, man. Like we're trying to really work this podcast and get some good content with some good quality people, and super stoked.
This is our 3rd episode, so we're learning every time. We've got a lot of kinks that we're trying to work out, and you know, technical difficulties, and
he said
we're not. Whoa!
Did it work?
Huh?
Oh no! I thought I seen the screen flash. I thought your video was coming in. I was all stoked for a second.
I'm getting my computer on, and then that'll work.
Word.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send the link to myself there.
Bet. Now you're thinking.
Your little, pizza.
Hold on 1 second. All right, we're gonna try this again, guys.
Cool.
Okay, cool. I'll get you back to my computer.
All right, bud.
Cool.
Well, that was a great fucking episode.
All right. Now's the time when we give away free nothing.
Yeah, that's
Today,
weird.
We're giving away nothing for free. Oh, I did want to show off this painting I painted. I think that, I think our viewers would like to, get a view of this painting here.
That's actually fucking dope, dude. I like how the tree or the bushy part of it's like up close, not so much, but far away, it kind of looks pixelated, like 8-bit style Nintendo looking. Now it looks like Nugs.
Guess what I named this one?
The Giving Tree.
Nope. Close. Hey, have you seen this tree before? I don't know if you've seen this tree before. It's not far from the Giving Tree.
Is it the fucking tree in the middle of the road?
Nope.
Hula hoop tree?
It's the tree by the lake at Harmony Park.
Okay, yeah, where everybody sings and plays music.
Yep. Not only that, but the name of this painting is DM Tree.
Okay. I
Okay,
like it. I like it.
the DM tree. So
DM tree.
tree, and
Yeah,
this
that's out on the point.
Yep, yep. It's out on the point
Yes,
where people
sir.
go to watch the sunrise.
Oh man. You know what I got to witness there, Bob? I
God,
got to witness the fucking migration of the pelicans, bro.
nice, nice.
Thousands of them. It was insane. I was with this beautiful girl named Kristen, dude, and we walked out to the point and witnessed this majestic act of Earth. It was great. Dude, that tree is fucking rad. I love it. It's beautiful, Bob.
Um, this camera kind of washes out the colors. It's definitely more colorful than that in person. But I do have this tree for sale. On if you get a hold of me on my Facebook page, I would be happy to sell this painting to you. So yeah, I've been selling paintings lately, and I need to actually paint more and sell more paintings. So get a hold of me, people, and let's buy some paintings.
Yeah, we could probably get rid of that painting. Somebody should buy it for sure.
Right? We were talking about let's talk about the I told you what I already did that. I already talked about the music district.
That's super rad, by the way.
What's rad? The music
The
district.
music district, yeah, that's fucking awesome. We definitely. Oh man, we need sponsors.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and
And I'm gonna reach out. Go ahead.
like the last episode, you saw how I put the sponsorship of my tattoo studio.
Yeah, yeah.
Nirvonic Tattoo, by the way. And since we don't have a sponsor for this episode yet, I'm going to go ahead and have my tattoo shop sponsor this episode as well.
Right.
So that reminds me, I'll
You
just
should
go
just
ahead.
do it every time, honestly. Don't just.
Well, yeah, there's no reason not to mention that my tattoo studio, Nirvonic Tattoo, is in Loveland, Colorado, and we do tattoos and we do piercings and we do walk-ins and we do appointments, and we're open usually noon to 7, Sunday through Tuesday, and then noon to 10, Wednesday through Saturday. And I've got a couple artists on hand, and this weekend we have a artist.
You got a guest artist, right?
Guest artist doing a guest spot here. Her name is Stephanie Larson, and then my other artist, her name is Mac Wall, and so yeah, lots of varieties. And for me, I've been doing piercings for like 25 years now,
Yep.
and I've been doing the piercings. And so yeah, come on into Nirvonic Tattoo and hit us up on the internet at www.nirvonictattoo.com. Also, relating back to our other conversation we were having a little bit ago about the music district in Fort Collins, I'm looking to find musicians to play in my band that I'm starting here in Fort Collins. And the name of the band is Crunchy Honey, and it's kind of a meld of reggae and bluegrassy stuff. There he is. Hey!
Yo.
There he was. Hey!
Hey, what's up,
buddy.
bird?
How's it going, man?
Chilling. I had to update my fucking browser or whatever the hell it is. So
Ah,
it's like
you're
something.
good.
What's cracking?
Shit, dude, we're just chilling here, man, talking about music and life. You know?
Yeah,
So,
but
yeah.
Man,
I'm
Jaybird's
Bob.
just chilling in paradise.
Right on.
it's a nice day out, man. I'm over here in Redondo Beach, over by Beach Life. My girlfriend lives over here. Just kind of came out, kicking it by the pool.
Hell yeah.
At the skate park down here, but you go shredding that a little bit later.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. This is my buddy Bob, man. This is
Bob, good to
Jaybird.
meet you, my man.
Meet you, man.
Yeah,
So Bob and I used to play music long time ago. He's like my first band member. This fool actually taught me how to play music, right? So like I owe it to him, honestly. And then I met
Awesome.
Jaybird out in California, fucking at the Romy benefit, and then just like fucking linked up and partied a few times. Worked with you on some construction sites and shit.
Yeah, we got crop
Hell
dusted
yeah!
a couple times.
What was that?
You got crop dusted a couple times in the van.
Yeah, crop dusted. Yeah, dude, he
Slept in our
fucking
leaky,
farts
the
so
leaky truck
bad,
van.
dude. Yeah, I slept in the van with that chick too. I remember. Yeah, but there was no funny business, man. It was all good times.
Right on.
Except
Hell
for
yeah.
Dustin.
What was that?
Right? Yeah. Except for the crop dusting. That was fucking
Oh, yeah.
horrible.
Yeah, it was
That was,
awesome.
it was
Jason,
ridiculously bad.
J-Dubs pretty much vomited because I had farted and it smelled so bad from the up partying. And he was just like, trying to
out
get in. I'm like,
out
you're
the
gonna
fucking ease up van window.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty
Hey,
epic.
speaking of ease up, bud.
Nice. Get the Easy Up shirt on. Nice, bro.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
That's what's
Hell
up.
yeah. So Bob has some questions for you in reference to the name that we have for the podcast. We're just trying to figure out a good name. So he's going to list off a couple of names here for you, and you pick which one you like the best.
All right, yeah, I'm into that.
Okay, Jaybird. So we had a list of almost 30 names that were suggested to us by our viewers, our friends, and the two of us and a couple other guests came up with some of them as well. So by now, this is episode 3, and we've narrowed them down. We've got, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4 different names for you to choose from. And,
Okay.
and so your vote isn't the finalist vote, but we've decided that your vote is pretty much going to help us decide, most likely today, what we call this here podcast that we're doing. So, okay. So number 1, this is a name that I came up with, and I kind of like this name, but it's not necessarily my favorite yet, but it is the Polyphonic Tattoo Podcast.
Okay.
So that's number 1. And then number 2 is one that one of our viewers came up with, and it is Offstage Inc. So
Okay. That's kind of
number
cool.
2, right? And this podcast is about music, and it's about tattoos, and it's about the intersection of those two cultures. So those 2 names are really great for both of those. And then another name that we've kind of defaulted to as being what we've been using generally right now is the Bob and J Dubs Music and Tattoo Podcast. So that's number 3. And that's kind of what we've named our pages up to at this point, but we're not decided on that yet. And then the number 4th option is one that J Dubs just said earlier today, which would give us a little more freedom to do a little more with it. It would be the Bob and J Dubs Music and Tattoo Show.
Okay.
A little bit different, not too much difference, but
well, I like all of them. I think some of them are long. I think kind of one that stuck out for me is the Backstage Inc. And or maybe like, what about something easy like Tats and Chats or like
It's that Cali vibe, dude. Listen, it's that California vibe right there for real. Just keep it simple.
None of this.
No, for
Colorado,
sure. Right.
Chi-Town. Just kidding. But no, I think you're onto something. I think you should think about it, get a couple more into the drawing, and then just go over it. It's gonna stick.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put you down for Offstage. Hello?
Yeah, Backstage Inc. Offstage Inc.
Offstage Inc. And
Yeah.
then I'll put down your recommendation for Tats and Chats as well.
Tats and Chats.
So yeah, we'll add those into the
I
mix.
love it.
And then so I thought somebody came in anyway. So now that we got that taken care of, so the next part is we want to hear about you, Jaybird. We want to hear about your musical endeavors. Because
where are you from?
I'm from LA, born and raised in Los Angeles.
He's from the
Lived
fucking
in,
streets.
lived in Long Beach like 15 years. Um, I'm pretty much now living out of hotel rooms in my duffel bag because we're always on tour. Uh, a lot of traveling. But yeah, I'm from LA.
Okay. At what age did you really like understand that music was something you truly wanted in your life?
I started playing bass when I was upright bass when I was 8 years old.
At
And,
8?
at 8, now
Damn.
I'm 39.
And the upright.
Yeah, well, my teacher, Mr. Allman, he was a G, and he had two upright basses in his classroom. So I was into it, and he was teaching us music theory on the recorder. And we had another a girl in my class named Gabby. There was a piano, so Gabby and I would go in, and I would take my lunch in and recess in lunch instead of fucking off in the in the schoolyard, and I would go and just eat, and then I would practice the upright. And so then we ended up like performing with them. We did actually went to Pierce College in the Valley and did like a performance. It was dope. And then from that, I was able to go to a performance art school and playing music, and I had electives and stuff with a couple of my homies like from the band The Interrupters. They went there, and my other homegirls from Haim went there, amongst a couple other really really badass musicians. And so from there, I went to high school, and I was still playing classical music. And I went to Hamilton, and then was playing upright. And then I got into more of electronic and started playing in bands and stuff. Just kept doing that thing. I still love playing the upright, but I play electric bass now mostly, and currently don't have an upright. I had one from our homie Swingin' Johnny at the Bad Seed shop for a while, so I was working on it again, but he ended up selling that thing. Yeah, man. But that's
definitely talked to Swingin' Johnny quite a few times online, so I know
Go.
who that is for
Yeah,
sure.
cool cat. Yeah,
Yeah,
the last time I seen
the podcast.
we will. The last time I seen Swingin' Johnny, me and him were getting almost kicked out of the gas lamp in Long Beach, California, with John Phillips of Silverback Management. Dude, we were smoking green backstage there. They got pissed. Dude came in and said, "You can't be doing that." And I'm like, "We're in Long Beach." He goes, "I don't care."
Small backstage.
It's a closet. Yeah, it's a closet, dude.
Well, I'm glad
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys came out of the closet finally. Especially in Long Beach. That's an appropriate location to come out of a closet.
That's great. That's some shit goes down in Long Beach, dude. Let me tell you what.
So I got a question. I got a question for you, Jaybird. So you started playing the stand-up bass when you were 8.
Yeah.
How much taller was this stand-up bass than you were?
A couple feet taller. I mean, there's a peg at the bottom. You can adjust it, but for sure, dude. I've always been kind of tall. I'm 6 foot now, but it was still taller than me.
Right.
Especially at the time. It wasn't a small. It was a double bass. He had big basses. So yeah, it was pretty bad.
Same thing kind of happened to me, dude. When I was growing up, I wanted to join band in 4th grade, and my mom knew that I wanted to, so she just straight went and bought an alto saxophone off my cousin and said, "Here, this is what you're playing in band." And I was all like, "Okay." And then we went and seen the band teacher, and he's all like, "No, we start off on clarinets." I might have said this already once before, but straight up, she's all like, "He's playing the saxophone. I already bought the damn thing." And I put it together and had already learned row, row, row your boat, and Mary had a little lamb, all the basic shit, dude. And I played it for him right there, and he's like, "I guess you're playing." So that's how I rocked that shit in 4th grade.
When did you start playing guitar, J-Dub?
It was shortly after Roadblok went to shit. It's me and Bob had a falling out years ago, dude, and fucking I started playing music myself and with myself, and
right.
So it would have been dude, when was the last Roadblok show?
That was 2007, I think, is when that fell apart. 2008.
Yeah, it's so long. Me and Bob just reunited our friendship, man, and
Nice.
for good reasons, dude. Like, this life's way too fucking short to hold any stupid bullshit.
Yeah, bro.
But you remember though, like before we started Roadblok and we were hanging out down at Angelique's house, you were playing guitar then. Like
I was trying.
you were trying. Yeah.
I was trying.
And then towards the end of Roadblok, we were trying to get a new bass player so that you could play guitar too.
Yeah.
So
I was on that transition a little bit right there. Because initially when Bob and I started playing music, he handed me the guitar. And I fucking was like, chunk, chink, chunk, chink, 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 chink. I couldn't play it. And he's all like, here, take this. And he hands me the bass, and I fucking doom, doo, doom, 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 doo, 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 doom, doom, doo, doom, doom, doo, doo, doom, doo, doo, doom, doom. That was the first song I learned how to play, dude.
Nice.
And, yeah, that's where it all began for us. But, yeah, back to you. You're the one that we're interviewing here. So, all right, question for you here. What is your most favorite venue that you've ever played at?
Red Rocks.
You fucker, no way, dude.
I don't know, maybe like Glastonbury. It's a cool venue. Like we played with Soja in Kauai. It was called like One Love Garden, and it's basically just some old cats that have this beautiful land and this like it drops down and they put a stage in it. I don't think they do it anymore, but it was pretty magical.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I don't know. Those are some ones that are up there for sure.
Right. Those are some heavy hitters, definitely. So speaking of which, we haven't specifically discussed who are you playing music with right now?
Tomorrow's Bad Seeds, Ease Up, Cali Conscious. Hopefully, gonna have some Aloha radio shows going on, and then I have another thrash punk metal band out of Long Beach called CBD, the Bag Destroyers. So yeah, I play in quite a few different apps.
Yeah,
but my main band, well, obviously Rico and I, always have Ease Up, and we are still playing shows. We're recording new stuff, but I'm working on the new record with Tomorrow's Bad Seeds. Fly out next week to Florida to do our second Sugar Shack sessions. Pretty stoked.
Nice, dude.
Been playing these festivals here like Beach Life, and we've been touring a lot. We were just in Colorado. We were in New Mexico. We've been up to NorCal. When we get back, we're gonna play Reno at the Casino Grand Sierra Resort Casino, and then we're gonna go to Chico and play some shows. Yeah, man. We played.
And then you said you're coming to Chicago, and J-Dubs is opening, right?
Right. That's what's up. Exactly.
I'm manifesting shit. Let's go.
Right. That's right. And it's been.
I want to smell your farts, Bird.
Last time I was in Chicago, I was with our kids band Jelly of the Month Club, and the Cubs were winning the World Series. Or it was a year that they almost won. They were the following year. Lifted the curse. But
and that was with the man Bert Suzenka, right?
That's correct. It was Bert, rest in peace, me, Todd Foreman, Mike D, and Mr. Crumb, Scotty Wittenberg.
Yep. Todd Foreman was the saxophone player of Sublime.
That's correct.
And Mike D is a fucking musical genius, if you don't know who Mike D is.
Also correct.
My goodness sakes. Such a good group of motherfuckers coming out of the LBC, I tell you.
Yeah, there's some serious heat there. Skateboarding, music.
Yeah, dude, the roots are deep.
So many artists, so many tattoo artists. My boys, Opie Ortiz, Sonny Daniels, all these guys are just Scully. All these guys from the shops are amazing.
Yep.
My boy Renee, he played in Lake Dub. Ellie Mac's boyfriend.
Lake Dub's dope, dude.
He just did these birds on my arm not too long. They're all healed a little while ago, but I thought they came out pretty clean.
Oh wow! Oh, cool! Hell yeah!
Anyways,
sweet.
Yeah, man, I love getting pain done. I'm looking forward to getting some more tattoos here soon.
Speaking of pain, why don't you talk to your boy Moy about what he had to go through? Well, he didn't have to go through it; he chose to go through it. But what did you do to him, Bob? What did you do to him in Ames, Iowa?
So, yeah, one time when Tomorrow's Bad Seed was playing, and
Hold
our
on. It was Tomorrow's Bad Seeds, Third Alley, and Josh Fischel.
Was it?
Cool. Rest in peace, Josh.
So,
Continue, Baba.
yeah, Moy had one ear with a plug about this size.
Yeah.
The other ear had no plug. So he let me dermal punch his ear. It was the right ear, actually. He let me dermal punch his ear up to a 0 gauge so that it would match the other side. And it was a bloody procedure.
Oh my goodness.
Bet. That's
That was-
gangster. He didn't even stretch it out like his culo.
Bro, he
went
punched
full
that
throttle.
shit out.
Full throttle Alcatraz anal
It
fucking
made me fucking gag, bud, dude. I seen the fucking white chunk. The skin, dude, it literally looked like fucking chicken
Like
skin,
burnt
kind of.
chicken, like like just seared. Just
it
when
was
it's
so
like
white.
so white, right? White.
So white.
Did you eat it, Jason?
And he didn't even flinch.
Did you eat it?
Hell no, dude. He did. That would have been rad, though.
That's fucking hardcore.
Cannibal.
That
But
guy's
no.
some cannibal shit.
He took it like a fucking champion, dude. Literally, like
Yeah,
no
he's
flinch.
Here, I got it pulled up on my website. I'm gonna.
What
I'm gonna
did you
share.
tell me? You
I got-
saved a piece of ear and it's in a jar.
No.
That would be even funnier, right?
I got the pictures right here. I'm gonna screen share them. See,
Oh
ready?
shit!
Holy smokes! Look at little moist ass.
Wow.
What a psycho.
You fucking actually got that shit.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I probably took them pictures.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Oh yeah. I need to give you some photographer credit, but there it is. That's it right there.
Holy.
That's so
That's the
fucking
time.
rad.
Yep.
That's fucking
Oh,
great.
cool, dude. That just got me super nostalgic.
Right.
Fuck.
So, and then Tomorrow's Bad Seeds, they came through a couple more times, and then we opened up for them a few times.
Dope.
It
That was quite some
yeah,
time ago. Prior to me joining the band full
that
time.
was, yes.
I started subbing for Dre about 10 years
It
ago.
was Dre. That's who we were thinking of. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
who was with him. Yep.
And then about 6 years ago, I'd say, more or less, it's a blur, but I've been a full time with Rico, and we've been running it now. He passed the torch to me about six years ago, I think.
Man, I just watched. I couldn't tell you where they were at, but I watched 2 full sets. They were like an hour and a half of you motherfuckers getting down, dude.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, Chicago show has to happen, bro. Like, we got to make this shit happen. I want to fucking feel that vibe again, bud.
I'm gonna shout out to our booking agent Tim Asney, and he's doing most of the runs.
Tim? Yeah.
So we need to just get him on board, and then we need to route it so we can make that happen. And it's pretty dang far, but we fly in and fly out. We're doing weekend warrior things. Like I said, we have another second run of the year in Florida, and then we need to get back up north, and we need to get up out to you guys. I want to get back to New York. We want to hit Jersey. I want to hit Chi. I want to go down. I want to get back down to Texas.
Texas is rad, dude. You go to Austin a lot, or do you go elsewhere?
I do go a lot. Actually, I was there recently, and I took my mom to Kill Tony. Tony's a buddy of ours, and I hit him up, and we went, and she had a ball. So yeah, I like going out to Austin a lot. Typically, my mom lives 45 minutes north of Austin now.
Okay.
And we got a little compound, a little farm down there, dude.
Nice.
So we need to send it. Yeah.
Little fun fact: when I was younger, I was living in Dallas, Fort Worth. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, little Cowtown action.
Yeah, exactly. Bet you mount a few cows down there.
Oh yeah.
Pepper with cheese.
All right, Bob, you got a question?
I was just thinking about how I've been to Dallas a couple times, and I'm from Iowa, where the dirt is black, and I was so amazed going to Dallas that the dirt is all red.
Yeah, it is very
cool.
different down there.
It's a cool, clean spot.
What the fuck, man?
The contrast is way different, dude.
A couple homies who live out there in Dallas now. Rev, the drummer of Fortunate Youth, is out there. My buddies, Also, Joe Games. He does a lot of videography and whatnot and interviews with people. He's worked with a bunch of cats. And my boy Riz from Tunnel Vision. He's working his way out here, but he also has a condo out there. And yeah, man, I think they closed Gas Monkey, which was one of the dopest venues we play right on the water in Dallas. But I heard that they closed it down. I know it's a famous mechanic shop still. They had a good venue, but it's still a really cool place. It's fucking hot, but
I remember you talking to me about that when we were working on that pad. You were talking about it.
Yeah.
So next question.
Yes, sir.
Craziest tour story. What's the craziest fucking thing that's ever happened, dude?
Oh man, I don't know, dude. Some crazy shit.
I know. We want to hear the goriest, craziest shit.
Somebody told me. Somebody asked this question on a podcast I did with him. So I was up in like San Francisco with a band, and that's no longer playing, that I won't necessarily mention the name of, but we walked into the backstage area, and the show was over, and people were just kind of hanging out. And some people were left, some people were, taking off and whatnot. We were cleaning up, doing our last sweep, make sure we didn't forget anything. And I walk in, and there's these two girls in there, and one of them's doing blow off, the other one's cooch, and she's like, "Oh no!" And we're like, "What the fuck's going on?" Okay, and then all of a sudden she like starts like moving and like screaming, and she started having her period, and we couldn't figure out if the girl was having her period or the other girl was bleeding from the nose. And I'm like, what are you bitches doing? Like, get your shit together. You need a tampon, you need a straw. It was pretty
tampons, dude.
It was pretty heavy.
Oh man, heavy. It was heavy.
It was a heavy
the super soaker, dude. Fuck.
I mean, we do a lot of crazy fun, cool shit. But some of the craziest things, like seeing people.
I mean, it's natural. It's natural. It happens. So, but what a horrible fucking like. Oh man, yeah.
So I don't know. That's a crazy one, I guess. It's pretty wild.
It's heavy. It's heavy.
I was doing interviews at Beach Life recently, and I'll ask them similar questions because I'm interviewing people. I was interviewing Mark McGrath and my homie JP, and we were talking about our sets. He played right after we played, and he was telling me. And he was just like, we were talking about all that because he was the preacher or the reverend, the ordained minister for my boy from the Interrupters and the singer Amy and Kevin's wedding.
Okay.
And he was like, "Man, what's it like with all these people and fans coming up to you so much?" And I'm like, I don't know. I just kind of go with the flow and like just try to be humble and chilling. And he's like, "Yeah." I said, I'm like, "What do? Do you walk around with a taser or something?" I mean, all these people are rushing you for fan pics and stuff. But yeah, I mean, some of these guys, we see some crazy shit on the road anyways.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah,
sure. we used to be the crazy shit on the road. We were talking last time about how I was getting into fights with members of Slightly Stupid.
Oh, gosh.
It was 8035 Music Festival. In my defense, I was on a head full of LSD.
Right.
And we get to the spot, right? And we watch the show, and then I fucking, like a dumb shit, I launch the fucking fence, dude. I launch the front gate, right? I get over, I'm right directly in front of the stage. I look left, I look right. I see security coming right at me. I turn right and I start running. And I'm running, and then I see security coming from this way, and then another one from this way, and I jump over up onto the trailer that held the camera that was facing the crowd. And the guy's like, hey, you can't do that. And I'm like, you're right. And I jump over the fence, and I stop, and I'm like, boo. You can't get me. And I look to my left, and I see Reverend Ray Green, shout out Ray Lakers, getting miles from Slightly Stupid to sign a petition to legalize cannabis in Iowa, which they still fucking haven't. They have some bullshit medical program, but at either rate, C-Money comes up. Mad respect, C-Money. I'm sorry, and I apologize for this moment in time if you're ever watching this. But yeah, he comes up, and I was relaying a message. Someone was talking shit on his behalf, and I fucking wanted him to know because the fucking dude was being a dick face to me too.
Right.
And C Money took it wrong. He thought I was being his messenger, and he got mad at me. And the next thing I know, I'm freaking out on him, and I'm on the fucking cage like a gorilla. And everybody's pulling me back, and I'm like, "Ah, let me at him, let me at him." I'm sorry. It was a really
Yeah.
bad time.
I was there. I was
Out of
there.
control.
That's about what happened.
That's wild. Did you get kicked out of the festival?
So what's even better, prior to the show even happening, I fucking took dude's backstage pass around his neck. I gave him $20. I said, I'll be back in 20 minutes. $1 for every minute I'm gone. And I fucking went backstage. There was no party, dude. It was fucking stupid. It was lame as fuck. There was nothing going on except two dudes walking with water. And I'm like, hey, where are you guys going with that? Slightly Stupid's bus. Fuck yeah. So I follow those cats. Go up to Stupid's bus. Doosh, 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 doosh. They come open the door. The dudes walk up on the bus, put the water down. I catch the door behind them, and I walk up. And I'm like, fuck, here's my moment. What am I going to say? Pull the curtain open, and I go, hey, why don't you tell your guy that runs MySpace that J-Dub's made it on the fucking bus without his help?
Oh wow.
I instantly got kicked off the bus.
That's fucking great. I wonder who was in there.
It was all of them, dude. I seen every single buddy, dude. It was C Money, Kyle, Miles, fucking.
I wonder if they remember that.
It's a good question, but I peacefully went out with their manager. I left, and went out off the bus and said, "Hey, we just got a tattoo shop down the street. We want to tattoo the boys, man. That's what we were wanting to do."
Right.
Fucking, I made it on the bus without that dude's fucking help. If you ever fucking talk to that guy, let him know.
And shout out to Justin, the other Justin Uri, that gave you the pass.
Yeah, dude, for real.
I talked to him on Facebook now and again. So.
I begged him. I was like, "Yeah, you gotta let me do this, dude. Nobody should have let me do anything."
I don't remember what his band was, but they played the festival too. It was like something dogs or something, Dog Days of Summer or something. I can't remember.
Yeah,
what year was this? Approximately, what year was this?
2008 or 9 or 10, maybe something like that.
Okay,
that is 2008 at an 8035 music festival.
It was wild, dude.
It was fucking wild. It was a good day. And then later that night, Bob got scared because the cops fucking whooped us with the cherries and the fucking sirens. And
which we talked about last episode.
We talked about last episode. We were all walking in a fucking straight line. I'm like, all right, boys, 1 foot in front of the other. There's cops. And then the fucking cops go and flip the lights on us. And Bob had a case of water that we just jacked from the fucking festival. No, I mean, we didn't do that. Edit that out. And then fucking he goes, whew, and he throws them up in the air, and it's just slow motion, fucking fireworks of water bottles, buddy. And I look over at the cops, expecting them to be jumping out to arrest us, and they're just dying laughing in the squad car, bud. It was fucking hilarious.
That's awesome. So when are you guys gonna get the band back together?
Shit.
We live too far apart right now. I'm in Loveland, Colorado, and he's in Chicago. So if he wants to move out here, we could, because I love it out here.
Yeah, he's pretty rooted.
Well, you guys can get the podcast going and hopefully get you guys in the studio.
Right?
That'd be dope.
We make enough money doing this, then we can just fly together for practice.
Yeah, do you still get like fucking employee discount at 17th Street?
I don't know. I'd have to ask. I'm sure their rates have gone up now. I think Lou might be a little mad at me because I've been recording at Kona Town and
really?
Yeah, he gets salty.
Right.
Little Jersey. I love you, Lou. I'm coming back for you.
Lou's a sweetheart. I really love him, man. I was out in Costa Mesa, California, watching the show. I can't remember who the fuck we were watching. It might have been Seedless, honestly. And I look over, and he was all like, "Hey, Jason, what's up?" And I was like, "Oh shit, dude, Lou Richards knows who I am." It made me feel good, but I was fresh out there, For sure.
Freshy.
Bob, you got any other questions?
Are you still there, Justin? I think he froze up on us.
Oh, he did.
Uh-oh. Darn it. I was going to ask him where he got his nickname from, Jaybird.
Yes, that's a good question.
But
He might have got a call.
Might have. I was thinking. Oh, here he comes.
My phone died, but I have 2 phones, so it's all good. I don't know if the video will still work because this is the other one, but can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bud.
Word.
Right on. I was just going to ask you, Justin. So your nickname is Jaybird. How did you come about that nickname?
In high school, my homie Danny Hutton, he's actually a great drummer, plays with a lot of badasses. His dad's the lead singer of Three Dog Night, Danny Hutton, and
Nice.
he just kind of came up with that somehow. Whatever, maybe he's making fun of me. He thought I was gay, but basically Jaybird just kind of stuck.
That's fucking funny. That's how I got my name.
He's like, "What's up, Jaybird?" And then I don't know, it just stuck.
I was talking
That
shit
was
to this
long.
Christian boy, and he was the piercer for the tattoo shop, and I was all like, "Oh yeah, why don't you?" I said something like, "Why don't you go to church and pray or something like that?" And he's all like, "All right, J Dubs," and it just stuck. Everybody started calling me J Dubs after that.
Really?
Yeah.
That was at the tattoo shop?
Yes, sir.
I think I know who you're talking about.
It was Andy. Yeah.
Andy. Yeah, that's what I was assuming. Right
He
on.
was a good dude. Hell yeah, Jaybird, man.
Yeah.
One more question from me here. So, who was a bucket list musician that you got to play with, and who's somebody that you still haven't got to play with that you want to?
Chili Peppers and Radiohead.
Nice.
Got to open for the Chili Peppers, my favorite band, and then I want to play with Radiohead. It would be dope.
That'd be sick.
But I mean, I play with a lot of my idols, man. I'm playing with some of these festivals, 311, Weezer, fucking Smashing Pumpkins, like some heavies. I play with every Marley besides Bob. Opened up for him.
Right?
Up there in spirit, man.
Did you know there's supposedly another sister out there to those boys. I forget what her name is, but she's been declaring that Bob is her dad, and she is doing like all these documentaries on how she's been shunned from the family, and like she's trying to put her name out there and say, "This is who I am." I can't think of her name right offhand. I'm gonna look it up.
Come on, Rita, give her some stock and the Marley.
So I.
Is she light skinned or more light skinned, or she? Yeah. That's
sorry, Bob. Sorry, Bob. Not your type.
Yeah. Yeah. There's Bob got around. It's
that's what's up.
Highly possible.
What is her name?
Yeah, man. So, what's next? When's the next interview? How often are you guys going to be doing this?
So right now we're trying to record once a week on Wednesdays. Last couple weeks we've been busy doing other stuff, and I was out on vacation. So like we put out one episode. It was about the 20th of June, and then the next episode we just put out the other day. So it's been about a month since we put out since we got those 2 episodes. But we want to try to have them out once a week. But it's kind of hard with us both being busy, and we're not even playing music now really that much. So it's like once music gets going, then that's more of a priority than this. But maybe
I can't find it.
It's hard. Maybe once a month is a better goal, but we're just shooting for recording once a week at this point.
Copy that. Well, when will this air? Like, how long do you usually edit it, or is it just going to be pushed it up right after we do it? Or
turnaround's pretty quick.
Yeah,
it's been like 4 days, 5 days ish.
Gotcha.
We don't do a whole lot of editing right now. Like we don't have. It's just the 2 of us. We don't have an editor at all. So and we don't
Mhm.
we don't jazz it up too much at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty raw.
Our technical skills are not amazing, but who knows what, like we are looking for sponsors too. So once we get some sponsors, maybe we'll have money to put towards some editors or whatever. But yeah, we're just going to keep pushing ahead and never slow down.
Oh, 100%. That's the way to hit it. Baby, I like it raw.
Oh
Well,
baby, yeah, baby.
Hell
yeah,
yeah,
man.
that's
So,
what's up.
I'll definitely spread the word and see if I can help out with some of that. Also, anybody you want to get in touch with through my Rolodex, I'd gladly pass them on the message and
Cool.
get you connected. And I'm stoked you guys are doing this. Thanks for having me on your show.
Yeah, we really
Yeah, for
appreciate it,
sure.
man.
We appreciate it. Yeah, if you talk to Moy, we're trying to get Moy to show up on here too. So we'd love to have him. So if you
Right
can,
on.
let him know. Otherwise, it has been great and it was a great time. Probably our best episode yet. So
I definitely will talk to them. We're gonna have a little downtime when we're on the road in Florida. We're playing like 4 or 5 dates and Sugar Shack sessions and all that in Melbourne, Guam. So maybe we could just do that and get you talking with Moy, or maybe even the whole band. We could all chime in and run some tour stories between you guys.
That'd be super tight, dude. Because here's the thing: we're wanting to like archive history. You know what I'm saying? Like this is
Yeah,
part
bro.
of it. It's with that. It's with the tattoos. That's one thing we didn't get to. I mean, you talked about your tattoos on your own, so we didn't ask you about anything. But normally we ask questions about the tattoos as well. But you touched
Well,
based on
I
that.
still
So,
have some time. I don't have my stupid video, but
what's your most meaningful tattoo?
well, I have LA on my chest, and then I don't know, maybe my chili pepper tattoo on my wrist is pretty tight. But I guess my most meaningful tattoos are
Yeah.
going to be my ribs. I have my daughter, both my daughters, and my mom's name on my ribs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a spot. That's a spot.
I've got a question.
yeah, buddy.
What are your future tattoo plans, or maybe your next one you've got planned?
Well, I want to get some more birds up on my right sleeve, and then I still have Opie's plans. He's got already a drawing up for me to do my whole back piece, which is going
Oh,
to be
nice.
basically a wave, some island in the background with some fucking big titty mermaids and some a sh- like a shipwreck with a skeleton dude and a guitar. It looks
Yeah.
pretty sick.
Killer.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
Hell yeah.
blast it up. But we're pretty
Right.
busy, I know. And I also I need to save up some money to get to give to Opie. That's what you got to interview. We should get Opes on here. That'd be
It'd
sick.
be great to get Opie on board, man.
I think he'd be keen, when he has time, and you guys can
Yeah,
really get into the art and the talk tattoo shop stuff. He's running
right.
his doing his thing down here at Rick Walters.
Is he still in Seal Beach? Is that where it's at?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
He's
Or
still
Sunset
doing,
Beach. Rick Walters, I think he's
Sunset.
still there. Well, one of those little beaches.
Right.
and he's still doing the Dub All Stars too, isn't he?
100%.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely.
He would be prime.
It'd be awesome to get Opie on, dude, for sure.
Absolutely.
I wonder if we could just
Yeah.
call up his shop and he'll answer.
Yeah, probably.
Yes, we're calling to have an interview. We'll act like the news.
Right. Yeah,
I've messaged
exactly.
him a number of times to see if he would want to do a guest spot at my shop, but I don't think I've ever gotten responses. But
He's
never
a busy
stopped.
cat.
Yeah.
He's a busy dude, man. I one time hit him up to get a chest piece. I got the nerve to do it, and I was gonna have him do an owl on my chest. And when I flew out there, he must have forgot that I booked an appointment with him, because when I hit him up, I'm like, "Hey, where you at?" I'm here." He's like, "I'm in New York." He was on the other side. He was on the other side, man. It's all good though. It happens. It happens. For sure. Nothing but love, dude. Nothing but love. Again, Justin Jaybird, I appreciate you fucking always, bro. You've been nothing but a good friend to me, and just super strong with passion, and the music and jumping up with me on stage the last time I played, dude. That was super, super meaningful to me,
That
and
was super
felt
fun,
fucking.
man.
It was
Appreciate
way
you,
rad.
J-Dubs. You're awesome, brother.
Love you,
Got your back
bud.
always. Bob, it
For
was great
sure.
chatting with you, man.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you, and hopefully I'll see you next time you guys roll through Colorado, or maybe I'll be in California or Chicago. Who fucking knows? But
Right? That's the way.
gotta see you guys. So
Rock and
yeah.
roll, you guys.
For sure,
Fuck
bro.
yeah.
Mad love, mad love. You take care and have a good day, all right?
You too, guys. Have a good one. Talk to you soon.
Peace
yep,
out,
we'll see
buddy.
ya. Good night. Goodbye.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, like I just thought of another name option that kind of goes with what he said. So
Okay.
I don't know if we're ever gonna find a name, but in the meantime, I put together tats, tunes, and chats. So that, like he said, tats and chats. It's like tats, tunes, and chats. So there's another option, but I don't know how to decide. You know?
Yeah, it's
just
a
like,
really tough decision, man. Like,
and I mean, I
tats.
do agree with him saying the one names were getting kind of long, but
They are getting kind of long.
that's why the BJ show sounds pretty good too.
So how about we do this? Tats and chats, because it sounds like tits. Tats and chats on the BJ show.
That's getting long again.
Tats and it's such a tongue twister.
Right?
I ran out of water. Oh wait, here we go.
Anyway, I don't even know how to vote. Like, how do we get everybody to vote, or do we just throw them in a hat and pull one out? Or
I think that's what we could do on the next episode. I know we're drawing this out, but on the next episode, what we can do is we can have you do one of the screen record deals, how you do it, and pull up one of the wheels where you've already have it programmed in there, and then we'll just have the wheel decide.
Oh shit. That's leaving a lot up to fate, man. I don't know.
It's name roulette. That's leaving a lot up to fate, man.
We could just call it the Bob and J-Dubs show.
We could just do that.
Okay.
We could just do that.
I guess it's finalized then. That's what it is.
I think it'd be much easier to just do that, because it's what it is. But we can have BJ shows too,
We could start an OnlyFans and do it on there.
Oh, Lord.
We know some strippers, and I mean,
I don't know any strippers. I used to.
sorry. Okay,
fuck.
we're almost over an hour here, but
Cool.
that doesn't mean we can't fuck around. But I need to get some lunch in me. So
Great episode, Jaybird. It was a pleasure having him on, man.
Yeah, I really
this is fun, dude.
I like to be able to interview these people, and I think that one was a good jumping off point to maybe get some other people involved too. So
right.
I think that's all that I have today. So
right. Yep, and next week we've got Cassidy Rose coming up. Extraordinary. I can't even begin to tell you how wonderful this lady is and how talented she is. It's crazy the tricks that she has up her sleeves. Stay tuned, stay glued, because I'm telling you, you do not want to miss the next episode.
All right. So this has been the Bob and J-Dubs Music and Tattoo Podcast, aka the Bob and J-Dubs Show. And thanks for viewing in, and we will see you next week. Same Bob and J-Dubs time, same Bob and J-Dubs place. We
Later.
are out.